Hey, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me this morning. Thank you for just allowing me to share this little bit of my walk with you. This going through Psalms. Today we're in Psalm 78. It's a great psalm to wake up to and get started with. Psalm 78 says, "Listen, O my people, to my teaching." And that's God, the Holy Spirit, reaching out to us and just saying, "Hey, pay attention to what I'm about to tell you." Then he says, "Incline your ears to the words of my mouth and be willing to learn them." So listen in, lean in is what he's saying, and be willing, to learn, something different, something new. So he says this. He says, "I will open my mouth in a parable to instruct using examples." So he gives us that idea of like, look, I'm gonna kind of compare these two things in a parable. He says, I will utter dark and puzzling sayings of old that contain important truth. And I think everybody wants to know those types of things. We all ask those types of things. It's like, we dig in, why is it like this, or why is it like that, or explain to me this, and then the Lord is here telling us, is that I'm going to tell you those things. He's just come listen. And he says, which we have heard and known, and our fathers have told us. We will not hide them from our children, but we will tell the generation to come the praiseworthy deeds of the Lord. And that's an example to us is, man, keep telling your children, keep telling the next generation of the Lord. And he says, for he has established a testimony, a specific precept in Jacob, and appointed a law in Israel. For he had commanded our fathers that they should teach their children the facts, the great facts of God, transactions with Israel, that the generation to come might know them, that the children they still be born may arise and recount them to their children. So the children that after this generation is what he's saying. He says that they should place their confidence in God and not forget the works of God, but keep his commandments. Just an amazing reminder of we need to teach these precepts. Everything that God teaches us, we need to continue just to pass those things down. And he's going to go through this psalm. It's a long psalm. I'm going to break it up in a few pieces. We should pass those things down to the next generation. So I encourage you, man, lean in, incline your ear, listen to the Lord, listen to that Holy Spirit that lives inside of you, and God's going to teach you those things that you really want to know. So think about these things, go about your day, read this psalm, go over this psalm, man. It's a great psalm. And just know that God is here to teach us, man. Just listen. God bless.